Hey, my name is John. I'm with Sportsland. We're here talking about brake controllers. Want to get you guys set up on how to use them and what style to actually look forward to, okay? We've got 4 different styles here. The first 2 that we're going to talk about are your basic entry level, where they are more of a what's called a pendulum style. So it takes inertia to actually get them to start moving. Couple features on them is the basic one, you have just a slide. This slide is actually what is called the gain. This is what actually applies the electricity to the brakes on the back of the vehicle. So to test that is you have this little manual override button here, and as you can see, it illuminated our brake light, and as you are moving down the road, you can test this by pushing this, and then you can give it more power or less power based on if you can actually feel the trailer pull the vehicle backwards on braking the trailer. So you don't want it to really slam you forward, but you don't want all the brakes on the truck to hold the trailer back if you're going down a hill. The next level one here is a little bit easier to use, because if you push the manual override button, it actually shows you a level of gain that you're actually putting to the brakes on the back of the trailer. So as you're going down a hill, when you apply the brakes, you'll actually see this number, and if you need something to add more brakes, you can move this wheel up so you actually apply more pressure on the trailer, and therefore it saves your brakes on the towed vehicle. Okay, these 2 are your pendulum style. The next 2 that I'm going to talk about are actually your proportional. So as hard as you push on the brakes on the towed vehicle, it's going to push as hard on the brakes on the trailer. Okay, same concept. It has a manual override on the bottom. This is the Prodigy 2 made by Taconcha. So the manual override here shows that we have a 4.6 gain to it. So that's just going to increase the electricity going back to the back brakes. Once again, you can use the wheel to add more or add less as you need it going down a hill or whatever the braking situation is. These ones actually have what's called a boost. You can push this boost and it'll put out max power to the trailers on the back. So if you ever run yourself into an emergency situation, you can actually push the boost and it'll send an extra jolt of electricity to the electric brakes on the back of the trailer. This one will do 1 to 4 axles, okay? The last one that I'm going to talk about here is kind of the top of the line Taconcha. It's called the P3. This one will do electrical, it'll do hydraulic, it'll do up to 4 axles. This one you can do a bunch of different adjustments as far as customizing. You can customize the color, but same concept as your emergency braking. You have your quick adjusts on the power settings, and then you also have the boost mode as well. Okay, so whichever style fits your needs, these 2 will actually do anywhere between 1 and 3 axles, 2 to 4, and 2 to 4 as well. So there's an entry level on brake controllers. If you have any more questions, refer us to or come to Sportsland for any more information.